What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for Madden 19. It's going to be the 30th year of Madden. That's a lifetime, beyond a lifetime for a video game. I mean, think about how many games don't make it 5 or 10 years, much less 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's why I think it's so odd to me that we've yet to see any rollout of a 30th anniversary campaign, particularly given the fact that we've seen these collector's editions, Madden 09, Madden 25, Madden 12. We've seen all these promotions, and true, this year is considered the Hall of Fame edition with Terrell Owens. True, last year was the GOAT edition with Tom Brady. But we're not seeing that significant step of, this is the 30th year of Madden. And I think part of me, just to play devil's advocate here, might be because we're so close to that 25th year anniversary in gameplay. When you go back, you take a look at that game, and you really refresh in someone's mind, hey, it's been 5 years since that 25th anniversary. I think you really start to maybe have gamers wonder, what happened during those 5 years? What changes have we really seen? Are we playing a totally different game in the course of those 5 years? And when you really have that fresh in someone's mind, I feel like a lot of us know the answer is no. Graphically, absolute improvements. Presentation-wise, absolute improvements. But really at its core, has the game innovated? Is it playing differently? Does it feel like a totally different product? And not that that's what makes a game better, but I think a lot of repetition from year to year to year has gotten Madden to a point where people would question it. Aside from that, I mean, listen, Terrell Owens was one of the most criticized receivers in the history of the game, at least the history that I can remember. But I was always a big T.O. fan, so I didn't see a lot of the hate. I get it. Yes, he did some diva things. Yes, he had his antics, and yes, he carried on. But I also think, from what I've seen over time, a lot of that has diminished, and people have started to focus on what he's done in his career. Because ultimately, you take a receiver, take any player, you put him in the Hall of Fame, we start to analyze numbers and his true legacy. And why there are people that are going to cling to him doing sit-ups in his driveway, or animated celebrations, being a locker room issue, fighting you, Douglas, whatever you want to bring up. There are so many more people that are willing to look at his contributions to his team. Some of the gutsiest performances we've seen while injured. Some of the greatest plays that have ever been made. I mean, Terrell Owens was a great receiver. And he's also not ashamed to tell you how great of a receiver he was. So, if we can go back a couple years ago and take one of the more humble players like Marshall Faulk and throw an autographed card in his edition, it's strange to me that we're not doing anything with Terrell Owens, who would probably want that more than anything else. But again, that would also have to signify you have to make that leap. You have to make that commitment to showcasing the 30th year. And while in a way we should be proud that a football game has made it 30 years, to the product itself, I don't know if it can be proud of its 30th year. And perhaps that played into the fact that we're just not seeing much to do about really what should be made a monumental milestone in this game's history. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out, and you know that I'll be back in the week with more commentary.